Hello, my name is Charles Leggs. I'm a broadcast journalism and business management double major from Kansas City, Missouri. A situation where I've overcome an obstacle in work or school, I would have to say, is in school recently when I dealt with the problem of trying to get my time management together. And the way that I did that was simply like I just kept it real with myself, how I always do. Through everything that I do, I always just try to keep it real, either with me or the people that are around me. And I feel like if I can't keep it real with myself, then how can I keep it real with others? So really, that's what I did. I kept it real with myself. I told myself like, hey, man, we gotta get on it. Like we in school. It's a lot of stuff we are trying to do. So it's either you get it now or you don't get it at all. And I just came to the realization like I gotta get it now. So, and it's not a overnight thing that that can just happen like boom like that. It does take time. So of course I'm working on it over time, but I do see the progress in it and everything I'm doing. I see how much I've grown from where I was, I mean, just last week and then where I am now. I see how everything has changed and I'm just doing things better, and not slacking off too much. I'm not going to say I'm just, perfect and not slacking anymore. I still slack, I still mess up and everything because, hey, at the end of the day, I am human, but one thing that I can do honestly is always just keep it real with myself and tell myself like, hey, man, you gotta get on it. Like I don't know what you're doing, but you gotta make something happen. Like you gotta get on it because this ain't working. You know, and if I know that it's not working and I don't do anything about it, then that's a major problem because it's like at that point it's like I'm being selfish. It's I'm not only doing it. I'm stopping myself from growing and being a better person, not only for me, but also for the people around me. Because I can't do what I need to do for them effectively if I can't be the best me for me. So, but I feel like some things that I could bring to this job would be creativity for one. I am a very creative person. I like to really just, I don't want to say go outside of the box because I feel like that quote and everything is just so, it's like I don't know, it's just, I feel like it doesn't define me. I'm not a out of the box type of person. I feel like everybody spends all their time trying to think outside of the box and everything when I'm just more of a, let me deal with what I got right here and I'm gonna make this work. And if I do get blessed with something else, then I'm gonna make that work. I'm gonna just keep making everything work and just keep gelling it together. So, but creativity definitely is something I could bring to this job. And the reason I say creativity so much is really because everything needs creativity in it. Whether it's a new attendance policy or a new way to get a product out or just a new way to clean the bathroom or something. Like everything needs creativity in it. Like take say for instance with the new attendance policy, you're gonna want to do thing. You're gonna want to see how this attendance policy can work, and then just try to go from there and see, okay, what can I do to make this more effective for the people that I need this to be effective for. So that's when that creative juices start coming out. You got to be creative and think about like, okay, and a lot of people like to think of creativity as just arts and crafts and colorful things and all that. No, creativity just it comes from your brain. So you got to take that time to really just figure out how do I want to get this done. And like I said, that's when the creative juice is coming out. So creativity is one thing I feel like I could definitely, well, that's the main thing I feel like I could definitely bring to this job. And of course I have, other skill sets and things I could do, but that's the main thing that, I feel like is the boom. That's the main event right there. So how do I work in a team environment? I would say I work pretty good in a team environment. One thing that I do recognize about myself is that when I'm with a team, if we're not all on the same page, then I just can see the chaos coming. And to other people, it seems like, oh, it's not nothing too major, but to me, it's more of it is it's that major, because if the team is off, even by a word or a sentence, and I know I'm using these reading examples and all that, but if they're off just by a little thing, it can mess a lot of stuff up. Say for instance, like, well, I will give you an example with me. I have my own entertainment company. It's called Big Homie ENT, and we throw parties and everything. But with my team, I like to tell them, like, we all got to be on the same page, because that's just how things are going to run smoothly, not only for us, but for the people that we're trying to have come out. And everybody wants things to go smoothly. No one wants to come into chaos and chaotic and everything. A lot of people say they're good with working under pressure and everything, and that may be true. I feel like I'm one of those people that well, not likes to work under pressure, but that I can work under pressure. But no one wants to work under pressure, So I feel like a way for everyone to stay from under the pressure and from under the stress is everyone has to be on the same page, and it just has to work, and just go from here and here. So, but yeah, we throw parties and everything, and my entertainment company, we throw parties, and yeah, we just all like to, we move around and rotate around. That way, we can all just everything can keep running smoothly, and we check on one another. And if it's a problem, we stay communicated and just keep talking. So that would explain how I really work with when it comes to a team environment. Um, yeah, a time and a place when I had to deal with an irritated customer. I really can't give an example of when I had to deal with an irritated customer. I've always come out as just, giving out good vibes and just letting the customers know, like, hey, I'm not here to attack you or tell you that you're wrong or anything. I'm here to help. I know, like, when a lot of people hear that, it's, some people might see it as, oh, you just have to say that. That's just your job. When really it's just me. I'm a people person. I'm a people pleaser. So I like to get people to where they want to be, and just try to compromise or try to meet, just try to make sure people are good and whatever they need. And I just never have a problem with irritated customers. I don't know why. I mean, but I guess it's just the vibes I always give off. But a time where I could tell you where I had a problem with an irritated, where I was the customer and the person, I guess you could say associate, it was over a phone call, but they were irritated, and I just simply like just told them, like, well, not even told them. I just kind of stopped making it about me and just for once just asked them about how they were doing. Because I know they had been on that phone all day and taking calls and answering questions and probably getting cussed out and all that. No one's probably really asking them how they feel. So, and once I did that and just told them, just opened up and just brought us back down to the same page and same level, everything went smoothly, and they were able to help me, and it was a smooth phone call. So that's the time when I was the customer and I had to deal with the associate that was irritated. But yeah.